It rained a lot and there's a lot of condensation. G'day all you wonderful people, welcome to the inside of my little sanctuary, my tent and adventure together. It is a beautiful morning. The rain has subsided for now. I looked on the weather forecast. I only have about 20 minutes before it starts again. So let's get packed up and get back on the road. All packed up, ready to go. Let's get on with this job. But before I go, let's have a look in this beautiful landscape where I parked my tent. This happens every rainy day. Where did I? Oh, there it was, in that nice big dry patch. Beautiful. G'day all you wonderful people, welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al, trail name Lookout. Today is raining and I am going for a short walk, 10 miles-ish, into Agua Dulce, which I first pronounced as Agua Dolce because it's kind of, that's how I thought it was pronounced. C, E, Italian, Latin, it's more of a hard C I would have thought. But no, Agua Dulce, D-U-L-C-E. Something like that. Enough babbling, let's get walking. Well, like a lot of days so far, you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, camping, backcountry, and then you walk for 1 hour through the peaks, you turn a corner, and there's a gigantic highway and a town in front of you. So it goes to show that in California, I'm never quite that far away from civilization. Good to know in an emergency, all I have to do is hobble out for an hour and a half. What's that up on the hill? Looks like there's a house there. Let's have a look. Oh, somebody's got a villa up on a little mound above everyone, looking down like a Bond villain. I want that house. This house up on this hill reminds me of something out of maybe a Hanna-Barbera cartoon or even just a Barbie house or something. Bright pink and baby blue offset is a very brave colour choice, I think. I have not seen these spiky balls on anything before. I do not know what they are, so if you know what they are and you are expert with plants, like a botanist or a gardener, then let me know. Put it in the comments so that everyone knows what these spiky balls are. They're larger than a golf ball. They look like a mini pumpkin with spikes. And I guess these guys are going to become what those are later on. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, the PCT runs straight through that little water tunnel. I don't think it's sewage, I just think it's a tunnel for water. And the highway goes above it. So, on we go. Splosh, splosh, splosh. Ah. Happy with the amount of artwork in here. I think it adds to the ambiance of the echoey tunnel. Woo! Woo-wee! Back into the light. A little flood for us to hop over. Splish, splash, splash. Vasquez Rocks County Park? I don't know. Either way, that's where we're going. Lots and lots of tadpoles here. Lush. For all my UK viewers, I want to say these are the largest nettles I've ever seen. Ours are usually about that big, like maybe 2 inches. This is bigger than my hand. Look, let me put my hand right next to it and not get stung. If these are stinging nettles, which they look like, that is amazingly big. Never seen anything as monstrous as that. So for you Americans, you've never come up against stinging nettles. They're something that we have. They're a weed in the UK, and sometimes people in rural places will make them into a tea. But if you touch them, they have little needles, and those needles get stuck under your skin, and it's really, really painful for children mostly. But wow. And if those things aren't stinging nettles, then I apologise, but they do look very, very much like, almost identical. Go have a look on your chosen internet search engine for an image of stinging nettles. So ladies and gentlemen, behind me are the Vasquez Rocks, which are named after a notorious bandito called Tiburcio Vasquez, who hid out here from law enforcement in 1874 and eluded them after doing a load of naughty things. With a place like this full of so many little hidey holes and caverns and little places to hide, you'd imagine that this would have been an amazing place for Vasquez to hide out, because you've not only got so many opportunities to stay out of the eyes of people passing through, but also you've got fresh water that runs right through the center of this canyon. I believe they don't want you to step on the flowers, not because it's just not nice, but because this area is recovering from a big fire in 2007, which wiped out a lot of the plant life in the area. So the flowers are the first part of the regrowth, and they're very protective of this area to make sure that nobody ruins its recovery. This area has actually been used for filming on several movie sets. Because of its location being so close to LA, a lot of movies come out here and use this as a backdrop, with the rock formations being the way they are. As well as Star Trek, there have been loads of others, and some of them are like Planets of the Apes, Blazing Saddles, MacGyver and Gunslinger. Just goes on. Loads and loads of LA film crews come out here and use this part of the desert for a backdrop. To be honest, I'm not really a sci-fi fan, and I don't like Star Trek or Star Wars or Battlestar Galactica or Stargate SG-9 or anything with Star in the title. A Star is Born, anything like that. Stardust. I just came here to film for you, so I hope you do appreciate, if you are a Star Trek fan or a Planet of the Apes fan or a Gunslinger fan or a MacGyver fan or a Blazing Saddles fan, seeing the backdrop from a closest perspective, bringing you all of the exciting sights straight to your living room. In one little bush, we've got 4 stalks of yucca, all coming out at different stages in their development. You got the one on the left hand side which has flowered and died. You got the one in full bloom on the next one. You got that one that's just sprouting, third one from the left, and the 4th one is just coming into flower. That's really cool. I've left Vasquez Rocks and I'm now walking through the town of Agua Dulce, and I'm going to stop at the Serenity Oasis that I've heard great things about, but I also have a box with some food in it that's gone there, so it'll be the opportunity to pick that up and add to the amount of food I'm carrying. Agua Dulce, where it doesn't matter what time it is, it's always 20 to 3 somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, we have vegan cheese on the menu, and right underneath it, the Big Al pizza. It's as if the universe is forcing me to buy a pizza. Not right now, I need to get settled in, but yes, for definite, I will be getting the Big Al pizza with vegan cheese. I'm so excited! In case you're wondering why I'm so excited about the Big Al pizza, it's because my name is Al. That's what I say at the beginning of every video. So I'm here at the Serenity Oasis, which is a part of a parcel of land that a gentleman called Farmer John is converting for hikers. This is the first year he's got it open, and I've come to stay for 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow, to get some work done and get my laundry and everything sorted so that I'm fresh and ready to get out on the road. So today I did just a few miles in, and tomorrow I'll be doing 0 miles, but I'll be back on it day after tomorrow. One of the things that I've got to do is I've got to record a podcast. Now, I've mentioned this in another episode where me and my friend Griff have a little podcast where we have a chat, and he is an engineer at the Ford Motor Company and I am through hiking, and so we compare what's going on in our totally different worlds. Griff hiked with me for 300 miles on the AT last year, so he knows what hiking's all about, and it is a lot of fun. So you can get that podcast on any of the places that you usually listen to your podcast. So if you want to know more about me or my friend Griff, then that's the thing to do. Seek out the Trail Therapy podcast. Enough of advertising for today, or advertising for myself. That's it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.